So there I am, literally trying to force this cock goblin off of me before the Okay, it's time for the long-awaited dollar store Cougar Part 4. Or is it Part 5? Who cares? So if you haven't seen these videos, I suggest you go there first before watching this one. Okay, so we left off with Special K seductively leading me to her bedroom. I shut the door behind me and I slowly approached her as she's sitting at the foot of her bed like she's riding an invisible motorcycle. I move in slowly and then her legs snap shut around my waist and she pulls me in like an octopus that captured its prey. We begin to aggressively suck face like we're in high school.
That's what I love about these high school girls, man. I get older, they stay the same age. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I then get brazen and think to myself, it's feeding time. Keep it PG, Q. Keep it PG. Okay, so as I'm vigorously working my way through my meal, she's like, now me, getting the desired reactions, feeling damn good about myself, she pulls me up by my cornrows. Yes, I used to have hair, my guys. She pulls me up by my cornrows, looks at my glazed face, and says, now it's my turn. Okay, so you know those really rare women with those oral fixations? You know them broads who are always eager to... She was one of those, my guys. This broad wasn't just eager to please a few times, she was eager all of the time. So she does her thing and I'm there like... So she finally resurfaces for air and lays on the bed. Now, me being in my late teens and her being 40-ish, I'm thinking, okay, this old lady's not finna do much. I figured she's pretty much gonna be a starfish. But man, was I wrong. Watch this, she said, then proceeded to effortlessly place one of her legs behind her head, my guys.
But wait! There's more!
She then continues to place the other leg behind her head, my guys. The next morning, after finishing up the final round, I'm about to strut out of there like a boss. But before I left, Special K pulls me back onto the bed and says, in the most eager way possible, can I taste? Can I taste? Like, you're not hearing me, my guys. I don't mean like the average broad trying to boost your ego. Picture a puppy begging for a treat that you're dangling in its face. But instead of a puppy, it's a 40-ish-year-old MILF. And instead of a Scooby snack, it's this woman, who's now on her knees in front of me, pulls my junk out before I can even answer the question and begins to... Now, if you remember, in the previous videos, she said, I don't like things busting in my mouth. So, pretty much all I gotta do is give her a heads up before I... Which worked out great. In the beginning. She heeded all my warnings and either A, slow her roll, or B, pause for a few seconds and catch her breath. While I'm just like, whoosah. Keep in mind, I said this process went well in the beginning. However, I don't like things busting in my mouth, she said with a sinister look in her eyes as she locked her arms around me and vigorously began to put in work. And on top of that, she began to ignore my warnings. So there I am, literally trying to force this cock goblin off of me before the trying to pull out of this bear trap before the Do you know how hard it is for a guy to muster the strength to purposely stop a woman mid-BJ? So there I am with the look of both ecstasy and distress on my face, and her finding great amusement in my distress as she goes faster and faster. My breathing elevated, my heart rate through the roof. I can't hold it any longer. And then to be continued. Hey, how you like that cliffhanger? I know y'all are pissed. Y'all are probably pissed. You want to know what happened. Hey, it's going to be for the next story, guys. Chime in below. Let me know what was your best part. What part you liked. What parts you didn't like. What story should I do next? Should I continue the Dollar Store Cougar story? Do you want more Thailand bar girl stories? Do you want some military stories? I've got tons of military stories that I need to share. But I know most of you want this fucking Dollar Store Cougar story. So yeah, comment below. Let me know. Peace and chicken grease.